slash setup, and then I'm also going to attempt to do my first sublimation mug using the mug press. All right, so I'm going to be doing a 12 ounce, well actually I'll probably do two 12-ounce mugs. I already have my designs printed, but I'll also show you how to get your mugs prepped in order to use the mug press. All right, so let's get to it. Alright, so I already went to cricut.com slash setup. It says I need to select my equipment that I'm using. So I will be selecting the Cricut Mug Press. I already have design space, but it says I need to download Cricut software. So let's see how that works, because if it's, oh, I already have design space. I don't know. I didn't need that. Alright, I already have design space, so let's see how that works out. I'm gonna go to settings, I guess. Go to machine, add new product. So I'm already signed into my design space. So let me do that again. So I'm already signed into my design space. This is what it looks like. It's already showing my maker up here, but I'm gonna select that, and it's not connected to my maker right now. I'm gonna select the gear icon. If you can see, gear icon is on the top right, and then when I go there on the tabs, it's already on machines. So machines up here, and then I go to new product setup, and then it has cutting machine or heat press. So let's see what happens here. It says heat press, but and then for the heat press, you have the various options here. I have the mug press, so I'll select that. And then it says place the Cricut mug press on heat resistant surface in a well ventilated area. So I guess this is kind of heat resistant. Let me get my mat. Just help myself. Alright, so I have mats. I have different sizes, so I'll just put this underneath it and see if that helps. So got that here. It's already plugged in. I didn't connect it yet to my computer, so I guess I need to do that. So let me connect it to my computer. Alright, and then I'll hit the arrow. Well, it just beeped. It's already connected to power and all that stuff. USB is already connected, so I'll hit continue. It's connected to my computer as well, so I'll do that and hit activate. Disconnect USB. Your mug press is up to date and ready to use. Alright, let's get started. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's see. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, so it's on and the red light is on, so it's not yet ready to go. And in the meantime, let me go to see if I can find the temperature guide for this mug press. See if I can find anything on it. Okay, I see heat guide on the Cricut website. Heat transfer material, I don't need none of that. Maybe I'll have to use infusible ink and see. So I am going, so select material. These are all like, these are not the things I need. Okay, so I see infusible ink transfer sheet. Let's see how that works out. Base material is going to be, I see ceramic coaster, but I don't, okay, I select the mug press, back again. Infusible ink transfer sheet. Ceramic mug. Great. Alright, good. Let's apply that and see what it tells us. So using a well ventilated area, vapors from heating process may be irritating to sensitive individuals. In case of skin irritation, immediately wash skin with soap and water. For contact with eyes, immediately flush with water. If irritation persists, seek medical attention. So I guess that's kind of like their SDS right there. So supplies, I already have my supplies. I have a mug here. So I'm going to prep my mug. What I need to do this. So I have my mug. I have my microfiber towel. I have some rubbing alcohol. And I am going to use that to help me clean the surface of this mug. Probably need another mug because I said I'm doing 2 designs. Alright, so I'll wipe that off and let it dry. Alcohol doesn't take long to evaporate, so that's going to dry real quickly. I'm going to grab my designs and also my heat tape to get ready. So I got my heat tape here. It's the blue ones, not the white one. The white one is masking tape. Don't use that in your heat press or for any type of heat job. Blue tape, alright? So I'm gonna have that beside me there. And then here are my designs. I have 2 designs right now. So don't know where my scissors went. Probably moved it somewhere else. So I'll just fold this into 2. And then I'll just rip it. What's my scissors? So I'll just rip it. So I already tried this design and messed it up. I'm not gonna try it right now. I think I'm gonna try this new one. So it's mirrored so you won't see it, so that when it goes on the surface you will be able to see it properly. And I guess I didn't measure very well because now it looks like it's too tall for my cup. Okay, it's just gonna be there on the cup, okay? And then this side. I really need my scissors. I have no scissors here to help me. So I guess I'll use the shorter paper today because I don't have my scissors with me, which is annoying. Alright, so I wonder, actually I probably have some in my box that I use at church. So let me grab some. Yeah, I found some scissors. Alright, so I'm going to trim down this design. It's a bit tall. So always measure, okay? And I don't mind this not working out perfectly because I'm using it as a tester for me. But I would want it to actually transfer. When I say don't work perfectly, I mean like if it doesn't line up or something. But I do want to see it transfer. I do want to see it transfer over, so I'm just going to cut this short. I'm right-handed, so if I'm drinking, you can see it that way. Yay! Alright, so let me just cut off some more. on the edges. I'm right-handed, so if I'm drinking, you'll see this one. Yeah. Alright, cool. So it looks kind of even on each side. It looks kind of even. So I'm gonna just tape it down. Again, I'm using the blue tape that you saw on my tape dispenser, okay? Not using the masking tape. Masking tape is just there because I do use masking tape sometimes, but it is not heat resistant. It is paper. Don't melt, alright? So I tape that down. Don't know if I should use more. Alright, so I don't think I have to tape more tape on here. It's a mug press. But we'll find out with the trial and error. It should apply enough pressure. When I'm doing my tumblers in my convection oven, I have to do more because I don't use the shrink wrap. Alright, cool. So it says lint roll mug, which I didn't do that. I cleaned it. It says lint roll or clean. Align design on the mug at least 0.5 inches from mug handle, which we already did that. Wrap the design around, no gaps between design and mug. Secure edges with tape. Insert the mug in the preheated mug press. Push lever down. Okay, oh that, did you see that? Oh, that's so cool. I didn't know that's how it works. So when you open the lever, it widens, which is great. So so insert the mug in here. So I guess I don't need any paper to protect it. So put it in the mug press, and then it says push the lever down to begin transfer. Ensure design is completely covered by the heat plates. Alright, so okay, there you go. So it's snapped into place. So I guess the indicator lights up top. So see, it's flashing white. So I guess it's trying to gauge itself. So I'll just wait and see how long that takes. So right now it's 3:47 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll wait on that. Let me get another mat so I can put it on, so I don't burn my table when it gets out. Alright, so I don't have another mat that's small enough to go here. So I will just use my gloves. It's heat resistant gloves, so it will be fine when it comes out here. So in the meantime, I am going to prep another cup. Do I need to do that? No. Because if this works, then I can do the other cups that I already have prepped. Alright, so I got this design here. Actually didn't need to print this. I should have printed another design. But you know what? I'm going to print that design now because I have a black mug that I need to press. So, let me go on Canva and I am going to do another press. Where's my design? Okay. Here's my design and I'm going to test it out. So this is just a single design. I think I already downloaded it. There it is. Alright, let's print that. So I'm printing it on my Sublimation printer. It's a converted Epson printer. So the indicator light, it's still going. We're on the second light and it has 5. So it's going. In the meantime, I'm going to print. And because it's a converted printer, I have to manually select stuff, right? So I'm printing on photomat paper. That's the options I get with my Mac computer. It's an Epson printer. And then on layout, I flip horizontally, and then I send it to print. So while that's printing, I'll get the mug that I'm going to be using and press it. The mug that I'm going to be using, it's a PYD Life mug. So it's not going to be a Cricut mug. It's a 15-ounce mug. So we'll see how that goes today. Alright, so the mug that I'm going to be using for one of the designs, as you can see, it's all black and it has space for sublimation, the white part. I am going to prep this mug as well, similar process, using rubbing alcohol and my microfiber towel. So just prep it, just wipe it, and it's rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, so it will pretty much evaporate. Okay, it's almost done. The first one is almost done. Move these mugs out the way. Alright, so the design is printed. So I'm going to cut it. Normally with sublimation on fabric, I wouldn't use scissors because you don't want those harsh lines being pressed into your fabric. But because this is a hard surface, cutting it is fine. And I keep saying I should use my guillotine for this because I'm not very good using scissors. I'm doing my best. So cut along the edge of this design. And this design is actually in our Etsy store. This was for Father's Day, so we'll have quite a, I know Father's Day is already gone, but we'll have quite a few Father's Day design. So it just beeped, so all 5 indicator lights are on. So now I'm going to just lift the lever. Look like something may have transferred. It looks like something happened, so just going to put this right here and let it rest right there. And I'll see how it does. If it looks fine, then I'll be able to proceed with the other mugs that I have to do. So I tried to see how best I can cover all the white for this black mug. So I really pray that this transfer goes very well. Transfers for black in sublimation, it requires really precise temperature and pressure for it to not come burned or look undercooked. So we'll see how it turns out. Alright, so put my paper here. Line my designs up. Okay, it looks to be symmetrical. Make sure. Okay. Alright, so here it is. I am going to take this down. I'm going to secure the tape on here.
But she just hanged up.
But she got in trouble.
No, she didn't.
How do you know you like that?
She said she was going to play a game, but she can be. She's not on her iPad on the same thing.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to take this one and then I will move the tape off the other one, of the other side, and retape it. Alright, so I think this is ready to go, but as I said, I have more. So these are the 15-ounce cups and we're going to see how they turn out. So this is still a bit warm. Yeah, it's ceramic, so it's going to hold heat for a long time. But I'm still going to remove it and see how it turns out. Hopefully no ghosting happens. This is how it looks. So that's one side. This is the other side, the other design. So there you go. So that's it. That's it. So first design, and I guess we can move on to the others. So one candidate, and these are all custom. These white ones, well, these white ones are all custom, so the designs aren't in my Etsy shop, but the design from here is. So I'm gonna try the first one. I already had it prepped. I had it ready for the oven, so it has butcher paper around it, so let's see how that works. And I already taped it as well, so again, this is the 15-ounce cup. Okay. So we're gonna wait and see how that goes. I forgot to check the time and see how long the time is. Right. I turn the camera. All right, so oh, hi, Miss Mary. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got my mug press. Oh, showing y'all my craft closet. Sorry. I just saw Miss Mary's message because I had the camera turned the other way. So, yeah. Thank you, Miss Mary. I am going to I guess get more mug orders. I've done sublimation tumblers for years using my convection oven. You can see my oven right there with my thermometers inside. So that's worked very well, but the mugs didn't work out very well. I actually bought these. To actually help me to see if I could use the oven with it, and it didn't work out so well. So I should have known better, because I remember when I just started doing sublimation and doing it with the tumblers, I actually bought some silicone bands that you know, you see they test them out and it works for some people. It didn't work for me. Using the shrink wrap also doesn't work for me. I don't like it. It melts very quickly. With my temperature, it melts very quickly, so I don't like that either. So what I use is butcher paper a lot when I'm doing my tumblers. So now that I have the mug press, I should be good to go until I buy maybe a tumbler press. Yeah, I'm still debating on the tumbler press. I think I want the HTV Rant tumbler press, but we'll see. The one that can press the 40-ounce tumblers as well as the 20-ounce tumblers. So we'll see how that works. But for right now, let's see how long this one will take to sublimate. I didn't time the other one. But right now, this one has been in there for 3 minutes. It went in there 3:58, and now it's 4:01 Central Standard Time. So we're gonna see how long that one's gonna take to sublimate. So yeah. How has your day been going, everybody? My day has been busy. Actually think I'm gonna try to sleep early tonight. Last night I said that, but I didn't. I was up designing, creating the design. So yeah, let me know in the comments, in the chat, in the live chat, how has your day been going? And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I am trying to get to 500 subscribers, now at 405. So everyone that subscribes, I will greatly appreciate it. Subscribe. Also comment on my videos, share them with your friends, your family, and yeah, so please subscribe to my channel. And of course, if there's any videos that you'd like to see that's sublimation related, Cricut related, I also make wreaths. That's how I actually started crafting, so you'll see some wreath videos on my channel. Those are the very first videos that I did a few years ago, but I still make wreaths. If you'd like to ask any questions, if you need any help or anything, you can ask me. You can ask me there. Yeah, so every subscriber, I will appreciate it. So it's going on. It's on the 3rd indicator light right now, out of 5. So it's still going, and this has been 4 minutes. So yeah, and I have my little munchkin here to support me. Thank you, my little munchkin. So got my mugs here, mugs ready to go. So I have actually 4. It's 4 on sale. You know what? Let me show you guys my shirt that I actually made to match the cup. So I actually made this shirt to match the cup. So this is DTF. So that's the custom order that was made. And yeah, so again, these designs are available in my Etsy store. So Mels Clever Crafts. If you go on Etsy, Mels Clever Crafts, you'll find the designs there for instant download, and they are DTF ready. So this is DTF that I actually did on here, right? So we're on indicator light 4, still waiting. We'll see what happens. You know what? I'm gonna press another cup. Maybe I can give this one to somebody. Let me get my other mug. Okay, I'll give the mug to somebody I know. Alright, so I got my other mug. I'm gonna add this design to it. my rubbing alcohol already on here. And just gonna prep that. Let me get some more. Get some more rubbing alcohol. I think that one evaporated a bit much, so let's get some more. Prep my mug. Just wipe it. All right, so it beeped and it's ready to go. So let's turn you back around. Did it turn back around, guys?
Yes.
All right, so let's see how this one's gonna turn out. You know what? I think I'm going to stop this part way. I'm not gonna let it go all the way. I think it's a bit hot. But we're gonna see how this one turned out. And the handle isn't hot, so I didn't need to use the mittens because the handle isn't hot. Okay, so this is the design. So this is it. So that's design number 1. As in custom order number 1. So I'm not gonna let it go all the way. I'm gonna let it go part way. So I'm gonna put number 2 in there. And that took approximately, what's this? About 7 minutes to press. So yeah, I'm not gonna let it go half all the way. I'll probably let it stop at 4 and then take the cup out. Alright, so in the meantime, let me wrap the next cup with this one. And as I said, I can give this to someone because already making one for myself. Can I see? So my son is a fan of Geometry Dash and he made this. It's a character from Geometry Dash. He's into geometric shapes. He keeps printing cubes. So he has a 3D printer and he just prints every day. He prints stuff for himself. So it's a character from Geometry Dash. Actually, I told him I like it. I'm going to take it. It's so cute. It's just so small. So small. So yeah, that's the tumbler. That's the cup again. My husband's showing that. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna prep. While that's pressing, I'm just gonna add this to my cup. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a tumbler press. I don't have to use a lot of tape with this. I like it. Just 2 pieces of tape and that's good. I like it. So this is waiting. So while that's waiting, I'm gonna start putting away some of my tools so I'm not so crowded here. So let me return my rubbing alcohol, my X-Acto knife, Not exact knife, my Cricut True Control knife. Let me return it. Got my mugs. If you didn't watch my mug press unboxing video, please do. I actually just did a live on it, so please watch that video. And of course, like it, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I try to go live at least once every week. I actually like lives more than videos because you have to edit videos and it gives me anxiety. So please, please, please watch the videos, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share, and of course subscribe. Alright, so it's on 3. I'm gonna let it go to 4 and then see how that one comes out. But let's see what it actually looked like on the computer. So I actually had them on Canva. And if you can see on Canva, this is how they looked. So yeah. But then sometimes we know prints kind of differ a little bit. So we're gonna see how that works out. So this was 3. This was 3. Looks like it was transferring. Oh, it's very hot too. Which I knew it was hot, but I'm just saying. Alright, I'm gonna put it back in and let it do a little bit more. And I guess it's starting from scratch, which is fine because I still remove it again. But yeah, in the meantime, as I said, let me get my stuff together and pack stuff away. I need to press this shirt and package it. Alright, so okay, so it actually moved faster because it recognized that it was already hot. So if you can see, indicator light is going on 4. So I guess after it finishes on 4, I'll take it out. What?
You switched the camera.
I didn't.
You did. It's true.
Okay, so it switched. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Alright, so it's beeping on the 4th light, so I'll take it out after it's finished. Alright, so the 4th light is gone, it's on the 5th. I'll take it out. I think that should be better. Let's see. Alright, so there you go. That's cup number 2. So cup number 2. Alright, let's do cup number 3. It's the black mug. Let's see how that one goes. Oh, I'm excited. This one's mine. I'm excited. And it's all about crafting. My husband made it specifically for me. I craft because punching people is frowned upon. I won't punch anybody though. I can't fight. And if they hit me, then what am I going to do? So, yeah. Can't punch nobody, but he put it on there and I'll take it. And it's all Juneteenth and everything. So that's my cup. That's my cup. So. Alright, so 2 down and 2 more mugs to go. So this will be the last one. Who?
My mom.
Okay. Alright, so it's on 2. Indicator light 2. So we'll see how that works out. I'm excited about my cup. Excited. So yeah, getting to see the first projects from my mug press. I know, I think I'm understanding, because it doesn't give you an indicator of temperature or time. Of course you can do the time manually, but no indication of temperature. But the indicator lights does help, and I guess that will be the gauge that we can use to say how long we're going to have it cook for, bake for the transfer. So yeah, let's see how that turns out. Oh, did I throw the packaging away for the tumbler, for the cup? Yeah, I'm gonna actually try to do some custom packaging for these cups. I was trying, it wasn't really working out, but it's going to involve my Cricut, and Cricut does design space. I'll find some, they have something in there, like people already have templates for boxes for mugs. So I think I found one. I'm gonna try to see how best to understand it to get it wrapped in there. But yeah, I like my cup, I like my mug, I like my mug. I don't like tea very much though, but yeah, it will work. It will work. Alright, so mug number 1, it's already cooled. This black one, I think it's going to be the hardest one, and we'll see how it turns out, because black is just hard to sublimate. So yeah, it's on indicator light 3, still flashing. After it moves on to 4, I am going to be taking it out. I'm not waiting for it to go to 4. Alright, so it's on 4. Just going to take it out. I think that transfer was happening already. So let's see. Actually, for this one, I'm going to wait till it cools down because I don't want to risk scratching it. And it's black, so it's going to be easy to see. And then I'll put this one in. Right, I have, so the black mugs came in this box. It's a really cool box. So yeah, I'll probably use this for the packaging. Yeah, this is really neat, and it will protect the cargo for transport. So on Cricut Design Space, let's see what I got going on. It closed down my windows. It closed down my windows. Let me turn you guys around. Right. My husband moved this so high. Okay, that's better. Right, so I will just be working a little bit on Cricut Design Space. Yeah, have all these things I need to take out my craft room. Lots of paper trash. Lots of plastic from my DTF print that I did recently. So let's see. Oh, it's still hot. And I can't grasp the tape, so okay, so this is the result of the design. Let's see. So this is the result of it. Dust it off a little bit. Alright, so this is it. It's a lot of reflection. Lots of reflection. But it's daylight. But there you go. That's the result of the black one. I think it's fine. Yeah. Alright, that's good to go. And then we are on the last mug. And we're going to see how that one turns out. So it's on indicator light 3 right now. After it transitions to 4, then I'll take it out. But I think maybe for best results, 2 would be good. Maybe for the best results, 2 would be good. If we wait for 2 indicator lights versus all 5. So, yeah, that's a trials. That's a trials. But I'm happy that I have this mug press. Increase my inventory, increase my product line, so now I can apply. Offer coffee mugs, not just sublimation tumblers, but also coffee mugs. So last mug just came out the press. So I had wrapped it in butcher paper. So that's the first paper you see coming off. That's butcher paper. All right, so this is the last design. This is the last design. Ooh, it's hot. I just took it out the oven, so of course it's hot. I mean, out the press. So yeah, so this is the last design. Yeah. Yes. All right, so that's it for my video. Thank you so much for being here with me for almost an hour. Testing out my Cricut Mug Press for the first time. I just got it, just did an unboxing, just did my first sets of press using this mug press, and I'm looking forward to many more projects. I did 12-ounce mugs, and those were Cricut mugs. I did 15-ounce Cricut mugs, as well as I did the black PYD Life sublimation mug, and it's black. You can't sublimate on black, but these ones actually came with the white part on there, so you can sublimate on the white part, sublimated design on there, and it's quite big. It covers almost the entire surface of the cup, and you have your black design. So again, this was the result of my black cup design. This was one of the white cups. Again, these are all custom designs. All custom designs done in-house. This one is sold on the Etsy store, and this one, it matches the shirt. So see, we have both of them together. So have those. Also did this one. This one. Yeah, I'm not very glamorous or graceful. This one, and this one was mine. This is just a test, but it's mine. Yeah, all the things. And then the last one, which was the first one. And that's what we have. All right, so if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please consider subscribing, liking this video, sharing this video. Every bit helps. I am aiming to get to 500 subscribers. I'm already at 405. So thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for joining. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for subscribing. Until the next one, have a blessed rest of your day.